Copper forecast, January 5, 2026. Copper closed the week at $5.68. This is not an upside story. This week is about whether copper is confirming strength or quietly approaching a decision point. This is copper forecast. Not about excitement, not about predictions. This is a structure check to see whether copper is holding firm as the market moves into a new week. Copper closing at $5.68 matters, not because it signals a breakout, but because copper refused to give ground despite a firm dollar and elevated volatility across markets. There was no emotional spike, no panic selling, just absorption. That is what constructive price action looks like. The US dollar index closed near 98.43. That's not a collapse. It's not a breakout. It's contained. As long as the dollar remains below the upper resistance zone near 99, copper does not face macro pressure. This matters. Copper holding strength with a firm dollar is confirmation, not weakness. Now, look at the broader metals complex into the close. Gold held near $4,332. Silver closed at $72.89. Platinum surged. Base metals remained bid. This is not a speculative metals move. It's cross-market confirmation. Copper is not acting alone. It's aligned with both monetary and industrial metals. That alignment strengthens the signal. Copper is not responding to headlines. It's responding to supply reality, steady industrial demand, and tight physical conditions. There is no evidence this week of demand destruction, structural rollover, or distribution at the highs. Instead, copper continues to behave like a market that is comfortable at elevated prices. That is not how tops form. Here's the framework for the week ahead. As long as copper holds above $5.50, the trend remains intact. Pullbacks are allowed. Consolidation is normal. Failure only begins if copper loses $5.50, fails to reclaim it on a bounce, and the dollar breaks higher at the same time. Absent that sequence, this remains a hold, not a pause. Next week is not about upside targets, it's about behavior. What we're watching is whether copper continues absorbing selling, whether the dollar remains contained, and whether the metals complex stays aligned. If those conditions hold, higher prices resolve naturally over time. No chase required. Copper is not flashy like silver, but it's honest. It moves with the real economy, not sentiment. And right now, copper is telling us the structure is still sound. We'll continue tracking this, week by week, as the story unfolds.